I want to thank everybody who showed up to the live stream earlier. Man, it was a great time. If you haven't been to one, it's an excellent place to ask any questions you've got surrounding AMC or any concerns that you have. It's a good place to get your questions answered. Now, one of the big topics of the day was dark pool trading. Why is there so much volume on dark pools now? Is the $1,500 price thing legitimate that we're seeing on dark pools? And a lot of the corruption and manipulation that's taking place, is it actually there? Guys, let's talk a little bit about this because we have seen so much interest in manipulation pop up. And I don't know if it's you guys just buying into it or if it's the hedge funds putting this and planting this idea in people's minds so that it drives away new investors. So of course, if all of this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and of course, we are growing our portfolios together. All right. Don't even know where to start. Let's start with why is there so much dark pool volume taking place right now? Why are dark pools trading so many shares of AMC stock? Guys, we see, I see the numbers that are reported out there, 60%, 50%. It's all taking place on dark pools, right? Well, there's a very simple explanation for that. The only people that are trading AMC, or the majority, I don't want to say the only, because there are retail investors trading AMC right now. It's known, all right? Not everybody is holding like they say they're doing. So why is there so much volume on AMC being traded on the dark pools right now? Institutional investors, hedge funds, they make up the majority of the people that are actually buying and selling AMC. You and I, we're holding the stock. Everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitter, everybody on Reddit, we're sticking to the plan. We're holding the stock. But these new guys out there, the people who might be buying at $25, $35, $45, $55, they get antsy real quick. They don't know what we're doing here yet, and they sell. Maybe I'll buy back in. I could sell it on the peak and buy back in at a dip. That's a good strategy, right? They're not sticking to the plan. And please don't assume that every retail investor that holds AMC is an ape and is holding for a short squeeze, because it's not the case. Now, second of all, let's talk about this $1,500 price, because is that true? No, that's not a true price. If you think that if AMC is trading at $1,500 per share on the dark pool, no hedge fund would actually trade AMC. No hedge fund would actually buy AMC at $1,500 per share when they could go out to the market and buy it at $40 a share. I know we think that they're dumb. I know we think that the hedge funds, are missing something, but they're not going to overpay for AMC right now. It's not going to happen. So that was a doctored picture, and I'm pretty sure like a kindergartner could throw that picture up there at this point and do that. But there is a fascination with corruption and manipulation surrounding AMC for whatever reason. Personally, guys, I believe that the hedge funds are planting these ideas out there and just trying to scare away new investors. I mean, you can see, if you've been here since January, you know that this wasn't a story of corruption and manipulation. This was a simple story of there are shorts outstanding, we buy the stock, the hedge funds have to cover the stock. It was a very simple story, and it still rings true. It's still the plan. Whether you go off reported numbers or conspired numbers, the facts remain the same. We buy the stock, we hold the stock, they buy it back. So in essence, everything remains the same, but what's a great way to scare people away? FUD, right? Now, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's not me getting on here on YouTube and telling you guys that naked shorts may not exist in the quantities that you think they exist in. That's not fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Me telling you that AMC isn't as corrupt as you think they are, or the hedge funds and dark pools aren't as corrupt as you think they are, that's not fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That shouldn't instill any fear in any of you, right? It shouldn't instill any doubt or uncertainty in any of you. because it's very straight to the point. Hedge funds need to cover 100 million shares of AMC, and they will cover 100 million shares of AMC. Now, if you want to talk a little bit about creating fear, uncertainty, and doubt in people, let's talk about throwing crazy numbers out there. Let's talk about adding to the fear that hedge funds may be manipulating the stock in a much greater way that they could possibly get away with. If they can do something that nobody's going to hold them accountable for, that creates fear. Well, should I invest in AMC? Because if the hedge funds can manipulate the price so drastically, what's to cause them from driving the price back down to zero? That creates uncertainty. And will AMC actually squeeze? I don't see the hedge funds covering their positions yet, and I thought that they were supposed to cover by now. That's uncertainty and doubt. So guys, you can see that by them conspiring and throwing these stories of conspiracy out there, that creates the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The truth, the truth will always, I don't want to say set you free because it sounds cliche, but the truth should never instill fear in you, it should never instill doubt in you, and it should never instill uncertainty in you. So what do we know for a fact? We know the numbers surrounding AMC. Not using the bad math that everybody was throwing around on Twitter yesterday. We know that there are 501,780,240 shares outstanding of AMC stock. We know that the retail investors are 4.1 million strong. We know that we hold an average of 120 shares in our portfolio. Yes, a lot of us focused on this movement have more shares than that. We've been invested in AMC for quite some time now. We spend most of our day on Twitter, on YouTube, on Reddit, surrounded with information on AMC. But that's not everybody, guys. There are 4.1 million people holding AMC. Some of them have one share in their portfolio. Keep that in mind. That brings the average down? Absolutely. But there are a lot of people who hold a lot less shares than you. So use those numbers that are actually being reported and confirmed by AMC, by the brokers, and everybody else. Use the reported numbers if you want to know, if you want to have something to base your trade on. Now, with that being said, let's talk about what we can do, because you might be out there and you might be saying that how can the price go down? If every single ape is holding the stock, how can the price go down? It's simple, guys. We went from 3.2 million shareholders to 4.1 million shareholders. I don't want to say that if you've gotten in the last week, you're not an ape, because you absolutely are. If you're in this for the movement, if you're in this to take the money from the hedge funds, to charge them for shorting the stock, you're an ape, okay? Now, with knowing that we've increased the shareholder count by 900,000 plus shareholders just over the last couple of months alone, we know that they're going to be the first ones to jump ship. They haven't undergone the $5 prices. They see the price move down from $70 to $60, and they think, well, this is crazy. I have to get out now. I can't handle these price swings. They haven't been there for everything that we've been through with this stock. So, of course, they're not going to be as willing to hold it as you and I are. Now, I hope that you guys don't get the idea that I don't believe there's no corruption out there, that I don't believe that there's no sort of manipulation that goes on. It's true. I don't believe to the extent that some of you guys out there believe. I don't have that tinfoil hat on every day worrying that the price is only being driven down by hedge funds, and the hedge funds are the only ones that can ever determine the price of the stock. Look, guys, the hedge funds would never want to see AMC at $70 a share. Trust me when I tell you, they don't want to see it at $40 a share. They wouldn't have allowed it to go that high. We did that by buying the stock. We did that by willingly buying the stock at rising prices. When it went to $20, we were willing to buy it at $20. When it was at $21, we were willing to buy it at $21. Now, the vast majority of people, they may not be willing to buy it at $70 right now. But when they understand that the potential is so much greater, that's what the trade needs to be based on. The trade doesn't need to be based on the fact that hedge funds are so corrupt they're naked shorting. No, base the trade on the fact that the hedge funds owe at least 100 million shares of AMC. If we buy those shares of AMC and we don't sell them back to the hedge funds, they have to offer higher and higher and higher prices until we finally accept that price. Guys, the story hasn't changed since the beginning. They sold the stock short, we buy the stock, we determine the price. So I hope that this video sheds a little bit of light on, yes, you're going to be seeing different ideas of corruption and manipulation out there, but it doesn't change the fact that we buy, we hold, we win. Now guys, if that subscribe button is still red, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day and we're growing our portfolios together. Look, there's a link in the description below for Webull as well. If you want to sign up for Webull, use that link, deposit $100, get some free stocks. If you want to sell them and buy AMC, absolutely do it. You've got AMC for almost nothing out of pocket at this point, and trust me, AMC has not peaked yet, guys. The shorts haven't been covered. There's so much potential left. ClayBro883 is my Twitter. If you want to throw me some of the conspiracies that you're seeing out there, just so I can get a better understanding and talk about them here on the channel, I would absolutely love it. ClayBro.com if you want some bro merchandise. Oh, we got vinyl decals and different t-shirts and everything like that. And yeah, until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.